Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Original Campaign. This is Big Los, and we once again find ourselves in the Bryce Crypt. And here we find Savanna and Raven from outside, along with a group of emo wizards from the academy, I guess. So we're going to try to do diplomacy to convince Savanna that this is not the way to go about doing things. And apparently she just went along with Raven because she wanted to meet some boys. Unfortunately, the boys that she was going to meet are real emo, and now they're going to attack her. So we're going to...
Something you want?
Take care of the ones who are going to close in on Savanna, and we're going to take care of Raven.
Damnation!
And I had Captain Savaho cast his hold person, but it doesn't seem to have worked. That's okay, because these wizards have low HPs anyway. Alright. Not bad. Alright, Savanna. Yes, she's dead, but... C'est la vie, right? You did the right thing. You're alive and she's not. That gives us a point towards good. And we get 400 experience points for rescuing her. And we got a gem, a Bryce tomb key, and braces of armor +2. Let's see, any of these other guys have loot? Well, that's a shame. Alright, so let's advance and try to find Lisbet. Let's go this way. Hey, that just sounded like somebody died. What is going on here? Oh, and he just killed a girl in the middle of that circle. Apparently, that's his plan to try to raise an undead army. He's a shadow priest, not a shadow thief, shadow priest in training. So, this part is fairly difficult. So let's try to use Slay Person, although this guy's saves are real high.
What's going on?
We're going to do Firebrand in this area right here.
Something you want?
We'll have Chandra knock down one of these guys.
Yes.
And Kelgar will knock down Arval, the
Come on.
leader.
Follow along.
And the captain, being the awesome sneaky thief that he is, will come up behind him to get some sneak attack damage going. Alright, so knocking him down did work. Unfortunately, this guy's hit points come back, come back, come back. He's got a real high armor class. He can daze you, he can inflict blindness deafness on you so you can't hit him. Well, looks like Eleni's summoned creature got him. It's a good move, considering that you can't see anything. Well, actually, she's not blind and deaf.
Grab a buddy and let's head out.
She just polymorphed herself. Okay, so we got a Scroll of Death Knell, Potion to Cure Disease. Anything else? No? Well, what does Arval have?
I believe so.
He has an Alchemical Silver Warhammer, a book, and a Cloak of Fortification +2. We'll give that Bolt of Frostbite to Cora.
Bonaparte.
And we'll heal her up slightly.
Bonaparte. Well now, what do you want?
Alright, so we'll give that cloak to Eleni. Well, actually, we'll do it later as soon as she transforms back to her regular self. This book details how to make cloaks of resistance and armors that imbue spell resistance.
I believe so.
You know what? Let's talk to Lisbet first. And she claims that Arval is not dead. She could bring him back as a greater shadow.
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh, Quora used up all her firebrand. I guess we're gonna have to use Lesser Missile Storm.
I believe so.
And melee combat will have to deal with the rest of them. Yeah, let's try Arc of Lightning. That might work.
Ha! Yeah! That's all you got! Yeah!
Well, I can't really say that was too effective.
You know nothing.
Constantly attacking for it. You know what? Let's put the bolt of fire on. Because you know undead, they're always weak against fire.
I have my eye on
him. Alright, Quora did get one. And Lisbet said that it did work. So we're gonna say, well, sorry about that. They did attack us. And that gives us a point towards good. And now we have the good news that everyone who we killed before will be raised as a greater shadow now. So we have to fight our way out. And Chandra mentions that since there's a ritual going on, maybe we should take a look and see what we can find. Good idea. So let's go in this door right here. We'll open it up, and there is a desk and a trapped chest. So we get this Arval's journal. And when we take a look at it, it seems that he was in the employ of Black Garius. And if you take that journal to Lord Dasher, you will actually get some experience points for that, so we'll do that later. Let's see, the DC is 36, so I'd have to roll a 20 in order to recover it, so we'll just disarm it. Okay, we disabled it. And we get a Star Sapphire, a Dark Steel Ingot, and a Fire Opal. And Lisbet is now an NPC in our party. Unfortunately, she only has 30 hit points. So we're going to rest up, and we'll meet you back here after we rebuff.
Dear John Queen.
And we're back. And I put Stone Skin on Lisbet, and I also put 8 on her instead of the captain.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Actually, I put 8 on Chandra earlier. That's why I didn't do it this time. Because I got 3 females in my party. That's who I was casting 8 on. So now we got a bunch of shadows here we gotta take care of. So let's just deal with them in the best way that we know now. And we get 111 EXP every time that we kill one. So that means we're going to get a lot of experience getting out of here. Let's see, the captain took a lot of damage with that one, thanks to Cora's fireball, so let's drink a couple of these cure critical wound potions.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Alright, we'll have Quora lead us, because as soon as she sees a shadow, and let's put haste on. As soon as she sees a shadow, she'll launch a fireball, and then everyone else can run in after the fireball is detonated. Alright, so let's get up here, and that dark cloud means that some shadows spawn, so we'll shoot a fireball.
Nature will have its say.
Let's get them.
And unfortunately they ran in too fast, so now they're going to get collateral damage. C'est la vie. Unfortunately, they have concealment, so there's a 50% miss chance. So that's why they're so tough to kill. Otherwise, they'd be gone in 2 or 3 hits. Now, they do inflict ability damage in addition to regular damage.
Yes.
Okay, we got some shadows up here. You can see the dark cloud in the upper left. So, there we go. We killed 2 of those emo goth students up here. We had 2 shadows. Now in the front room, we killed, what, like 8 to a dozen of them? So there's going to be a lot of shadows in there.
Yes.
So let's put the haste back on. And we'll travel to the front room. And let's just run up in here and surprise them.
What's going on?
Cora, cast fireball a few times. Or not fireball, firebrand. That way it reduces the risk of collateral damage. And just do that a few times. Yeah. The thing is, with magic spells, there is no 50% miss chance. And we leveled up because we gained so much experience killing those greater shadows. So let's level up the captain first. And we'll do the swashbuckler level. We'll increase his dexterity to 19. For the skills, we'll increase all the ones that are 14 to 15 and all the ones that are 10 to 11. So they'll be balanced out. And we do have access to greater 2-weapon fighting because our dex is 19. But we could also get that improved 2-weapon defense. If I did take it, it would increase the captain's shield bonus to his AC to +2. And that's an interesting one that I might get in the future. But right now I want this greater 2-weapon fighting where I get a 3rd attack with my offhand. And we also get improved flanking as a class ability, which gives +4 to attack instead of +2 when you flank somebody. Let's level up Eleni. Let's see, it's going to increase her wisdom when you recommend. Let's recommend her skills. Now for the feat, this one's a doozy. What am I going to pick? Okay, it recommends extend spell, but we could get Elephant's Hide, which gives a +7 to natural armor for 10 minutes at the expense of a wild shape use. Let's see, we could have an extra wild shape, but what's the point in that? We could have Oaken Resilience, which gives immunity to critical hits, poison, sleep paralysis, and stunning for 10 minutes for the use of a wild shape. What else could we pick? You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with... Let's go with craft magic arms and armor. That way, Eleni will be able to make holy weapons. Because she can
Yes.
cast Cure Critical Wounds. And Quora's charisma will increase to +5. We'll recommend her skills. And now for her feat, it recommends Empower spell. Do we want to take that? Is there something else that we could do? Well, I don't know about these skill feats, but maybe we'll just give her the craft wondrous items feat, I suppose. Yeah, that extend spell doubles the duration of spells, but it's gotta be one spell slot higher. I don't think that's good for a sorcerer, those meta magic spells. Okay, so we have one level 6 spell we could choose and none on the others. So I want to do improved mage armor. And since I haven't used lightning bolt at all, we're going to remove it for now and swap it out with improved mage armor. Now for the level 6 spell, you actually get a lot of good spells at this level. Disintegrate is probably one of the best spells. We could also do Greater Stone Skin, but it would only be good for Quora, it wouldn't be good for anybody else. What else could we do? There's a Greater Missile Storm we could do. Undeath to Death. That's a very good spell to use against undead. The Greater Missile Storm, each missile does 2d6 points of magic damage. Chain Lightning is also good too, but I think we're going to do Disintegrate. Because that's another one of those, if they fail a Fortitude save, they die, otherwise it does an obscene amount of magic damage to them. So let's put Awaken once again on level 5. Let's see, what else should we choose? I guess Cure Critical Wounds. And for level 6, what are we gonna pick? Crumble. That only works against constructs. Golems. Drown. Floods their lungs with water. It doesn't work against non-living creatures. Energy immunity. What's this? Vigorous Cycle gives them fast healing 3. And it's one creature for every 2 levels within a 30-foot sphere. Okay, we'll pick that one. Fast healing 3 is a good one.
Yes.
And Chandra, well, what does it recommend? Improves her dex? You know what? I think we get a more immediate benefit if we improve her strength. Because the strength was at an odd number. And it recommends weapon specialization for the short sword. Yeah, I guess we could go with that one. That gives 2 extra damage if she's wielding a short sword. And she gets another feat. So she recommends greater weapon focus, which is +1 to attack with that.
Follow me.
Yeah, we'll go with those. Okay, Kelgar recommends it improves his strength. So he'll get an extra point to his modifier. Will improve his craft armor, and then let's pick greater weapon specialization for the Warhammer to get 2 extra points of damage. And what else could we get for the Warhammer? Well, I guess we could get improved critical or power critical. The improved critical will double the threat range for the weapon. And that's something we could get in the future. The power critical gives a +4 bonus to threat confirmations. And the recommend is for mobility, which is +4 dodge bonus against attacks of opportunity. So let's go with that one. Alright. And Lisbet is still alive. She still has 30 hit points.
Step with
And
me. Come on.
looks like I'm going the wrong
Follow
way.
along.
Yeah, we want to go up this way. And we took care of all the shadows, so we're free to exit the crypt. Now Lisbet realizes that Arval was a liar, and there wasn't anything beautiful about the shadows, which I agree with. They were creatures of evil. And she says, if it wasn't for you, I would have ended up like dead. Well, you're right about that, because look what happened to that other girl. She got murdered. So she leaves her party, and she's going back home. So let's exit the crypt. And we will go up and have a word with Kyli up here. And Kyli says, were there really shadows? It's all true. Close call too. Yeah, that was a little difficult for a side quest. At least with Arval it was. So she says she filched some coins, so we're going to get some treasure out of it. So we get 300 gold pieces and 2,000 experience points. So, this is Big Los signing off. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.